Hello, we are here at Tuscarora Park in Bartonville, Illinois. This apparently seems like a short course, park style course, woods course. I don't really know. It has a 2.4 rating on UDisc, which is not a good rating. I'm curious to see why it's rated like that. So far it doesn't look too bad. Most of what I've seen from the UDisc reviews is that sometimes it tends to be very overgrown. Maybe the course maintenance isn't really there in the summer, as well as some of the layouts are a little bit confusing. The first one I picked was like the 2022 update. It didn't have a map, so I wasn't sure where it's going. It appears that there are some short pads and some long pads. The long pad wasn't paved for this hole, the short pad is. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the short layout just so that I have paved T-pads and T-signs, and there was some comment about hole 6 not having a T-pad, so we'll find out. But anyway, 2.4 rated. I'm curious to check it out, and we'll see really, does it really deserve that 2.4 rating, or is that just being too critical? So we'll find out. Scramble for that par after a not so good drive. Okay, well, I played out of order when I started. After hole 1, I went straight to hole 4, but the T signs I'm still confused by. I am playing the short layout. I don't know if that's updated, if the 2022 layout on UDisc is supposed to be the right T signs. That layout didn't have a map, and I didn't want to play one that didn't have a map, because I don't know where I'm going. So this is hole 2 on the layout, and you're seeing this where hole 2 belongs, but I've played most of the course. I skipped 2 and 3. So I'm gonna play these, and then we'll be on the rest of the video. This hole, the basket is blind. It's right behind that tree, right in the middle. So try to get up and around it. I think it's pretty close right behind it. Yeah, that should be great. We like that. Might have been too much angle. Okay, so the short T-pad for this hole, I guess it's not paved. So I'm gonna play from the long T-pad. It's still a little bit muddy. The weather is warming up, but some of that residual snow melt has still caused some of that top layer of mud to be pretty slick. So I'm not really too keen on trying to throw off of just the mud. So we'll stick with the T-pad. We'll play the long 350-foot par 4, straight ahead across that bridge, up the hill. We'll see. That was probably about as pure as I've ever thrown a drive, so I'll take that. Well, nasty little kick down the hill, but we'll take a birdie putt for what it is. I got so lucky. Oh my God. All right, well, these T signs are a little all over the place. It says hole 4, but this is hole 6. So there is a T-pad. That's cool. It's not paved, but it's a T-pad. So, you get points for that. This is 748 feet. We got a big downhill to a big uphill. I'm not sure exactly where. I don't know if the basket is on the top of the next hill. 700 feet, that's probably about right. So I guess try to get something out in the open so you can pitch into the green and get your birdie. So we'll see. Oh no, it's turned over. Oh, we're all the way at the bottom of the hill. That's not good. Basket's gonna be all the way up there at the top of the hill. So hopefully I can get somewhat close. I'm down there a little bit. I mean, this is just pretty brutal. So hopefully, I think I have a window to like hyzer around, land on the green. If I can pull it off, we got a putt for par. If not, we got some more work to do. Okay, well, wow, that was an adventure. That was probably like 15-20 minutes on that hole. I didn't even have to look for my discs that long. It's just like hiking up and down that, like, I'll save most of my critique for the end of the video, but I do think this course has a lot of potential so far from what I've seen. This hole in particular, hole 6 that we just played, it has potential to be a really cool hole. There's not really an easy way to walk. There is a bridge in the woods that lets you get across the creek, but there's no like defined path or like switchbacks down the hill, up the hill. I think that would really elevate this hole. It is pretty messy with all the thorns and things like that. I think having shrubbery in the fairway and around the green is okay, but maybe let's get rid of anything that is spiky so that we have not an unpleasant experience. I think some courses should be difficult, not just in how they play, but like they're a hike. Disc golf is cool because you get outdoors and exercise and not everything is just flat ground. That's awesome. I like that. But we want to make sure that it's accessible. So a lot of potential, super cool hole. Would love to see some maintenance. I know that's a big ask, me standing in front of a camera and be like, well, just go do the maintenance, you know? But I think there's a lot of potential to be had here, and hopefully this course gets the love it deserves. Believe in the thumber. Okay. I don't really know where the basket is. If it's over that hill, I think that's parked. If the basket's short of the hill, that's not parked. Well, that's the thing about playing some of these courses blind, is sometimes you just yeet something up there, put it right under the pin. Couldn't do it again. Well, this tee pad has seen better days. Yeah. Well, this one's confusing me. It says it's a dog leg left. So like 328 feet, and I see a basket over there, but I don't know. That might be it. So I'm gonna try like a little local route straight that way with a backhand. I don't know if the basket is like in a gully. I don't see any other baskets. Well, I guess it worked out. So that is the basket. I guess the play is you can throw right at it, but risk going to the stream or do like a big dog leg and like play the fairway. I don't know. I would go straight for it just because of my shot shaping, and like I can't really get a forehand down the fairway and then like the fade out this way. So I don't know what it would be for a righty, but we'll see. I went so soft on that. So scared of going long. That should have been a tomahawk, not a thumber. Forgot, because when you throw the thumber soft, it doesn't do the full flip over. Dang it. Okay, so hole 14, I think 15, whatever. The tee pad signs are not lining up with what's on U-disc. So this is a 600-foot L dogleg boomerang left. The fairway is that, but I think it's also that. I'm not sure. That doesn't appeal to me. That does. So I'm gonna try to go down the left side. I hope that's not jail, because that appeals more. It looks like I can throw something fast and get it down, finish right, versus going down that way. I can't get my forehand down that far. So let's hope that that's actually a line. What's that? Oh! Okay, well, I'm somewhere down there. Okay, so we made pretty good progress actually for like an early tree kick. We got way down the hill, which is nice to hear. The basket is that way. I don't know if you can see. I tried to line the camera up a little gap where you can see the orange of the basket. But we're trying to get something around the right side there. Hopefully it comes back. Dialed. Oh, I didn't even realize that last hole was a par 5, so that's a sick eagle. Nice. Oh, that's not what you want. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. This is how disc golf gets you, man. You get 2 strokes with a nice tree kick that gets you way down the fairway, good forehand, nice 18-foot putt. And you double bogey the shortest hole in existence. Oh, Lord. A little short, not quite turned over enough, but that was close. All right, this is a cool shot from the short tee, a little under 400 feet from the long tee. It's about 487. That seems about right. Downhill shot, so bombs away. That's a putt. That was that tree was very good because that was going to go long. All right, so I'm probably playing from the long pad here. The tee sign's up there that says hole 9. I would love some clarification. U-disc has that as 18's. Tee pad, the basket takes a turn up and is out in the open. We got to make it through this tunnel first. So I'm just going to play from the paved tee pad because, again, not going to mess with any of these mud stuff. I don't want that. I don't want that smoke. I don't want that ACL. You know what I'm saying? So wish me luck. Oh, bad kick. If that had finished out right, that could have been good, but it was probably too deep. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh. Well, yeah, I wanted to try to be a hero and save the par there, but we ended up taking a double. That's a tricky hole. I actually stubbed my toe on the normal pin position for that hole. Either this is the practice basket and that hole is missing, or this is like a B pin position. But that's tricky. That's you got to be touchy right there to get in that gap. This course, Tuscarora. I don't remember. It's been a trek. I am tired. This is a very unique property. There are lots of different shot shapes. There's a lot of hiking, a lot of elevation. If you are looking for variety, holes 1, 2, 3 are not going to bring it to you, but the rest of the course will, depending on whatever the layout actually is. At the beginning of the video, we talked about the fact that this course is rated 2.4 on UDisc with over 170 something ratings. It's hard to judge exactly what it is right now. Being the winter, some of the reviews I've said is that the winter is like the only time to play it. It's February right now, just because everything is still knocked down and dead. But when everything is blooming and the foliage is full, it's just like completely untamed, which I can see that because it's already crazy enough as it is, and there's no leaves on the trees. There's no, foliage getting in the way. So you just have the sticks and branches and brambles and all that stuff. And even that is pretty rough to deal with. I don't think I'm gonna rate it 2.4. Obviously I can't, I have to rate it a 2 or a 3. I am gonna give it a 5. I'm not gonna give it a 5 because I think it is a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 because I think 2.4 is a sad number to be at, so I'm gonna help it out a little bit. I also see a ton of potential in this course. I actually had a great time. I'm a little biased because I shot decently. I mean, I took double bogeys right there, or not right there, but 18 and 15, whatever. I don't think there's a lot of courses out there that offer this level of variety and unique shots. The Peoria area is crazy with courses. Like if you're rating this course against a Northwood Black, a Northwood Blue, a Wildlife Prairie, all these other courses that are just super high caliber, well maintained, like yeah, this course is gonna look like it's garbage. When we look at what it is, I mean, you have a few holes that are out in the open, kind of this field area near a baseball field, playground, whatever it is, normal disc golf stuff. But when you get into the woods, I mean, you have, like, these are awesome fairways, and they're punishing fairways. It's a really great disc golf course, I think. There's work to be done. I mentioned this after I played hole 6. If there can be maintenance done for quality of life things, not just like, oh, let's get this branch out of the fairway, but hey, let's make sure there's a clear trail for you to walk down this steep hill. Let's make sure that it's clearly marked to the next hole. Now there is some signage out here. It's not completely unmarked. There's a lot of signs that do say, hey, this next hole is this way. That's great. That's already a step above. It's gonna take a lot of man hours, but this course could really be something special, I think. After playing this in its current state in the winter, which is like, the most tame it's gonna be without actual intervention. Yeah, I would absolutely love to see just some work go into this course. Maybe some of the holes redesigned. I didn't play the long pads. The long pads looked cool. They looked great. Would have added definitely some good challenge to that. If we put in some work to this course, and I say we generously, I don't live here, so it wouldn't be me. I mean, I'm like, oh yeah, someone else do the work. It would be so great. If I lived here, I would love to help out. Yeah, it's super cool property. I really hope that we can see something flourish from this area, and that hopefully the negative ratings don't keep this place down. I hope it gets some love, and I think it could be really good. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.